Hey Medspa family, it's Becca with Medspa Genius. If you're trying to move the needle with your med spa, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to cover what your patients really want when they book an appointment with you and your med spa. By the end of this video, you'll have more tools in your arsenal to impress your patients by creating an incredible patient experience, leading to increased profitability and higher retention. Let's get to it. I'm going to be using a paper from the Aesthetic Surgery Journal by Thomas G. Faillia. I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry to fail ya. Key point number 1. Providers predominantly value technical excellence. First off, to understand how patients think, we need to define the term quality. Now, I want you to temporarily forget what you think you know about quality and start thinking about your patient's perception of quality. Those are often very different. According to the service literature, there are two distinct forms of quality: technical quality and functional quality. Technical quality is defined as the degree to which the industry is able to do things right as measured against technical industry standard. Here's the interesting part. In most service industries, the insider knowledge of the process and standard is not well known outside that field. This means that most patients are unlikely to have knowledge to judge the technical quality of your service when they come in and when they see you. So while technical quality is very important, patients don't necessarily appreciate it or understand the details like we do. So what about functional quality? Functional quality is the way and how the service is delivered, rather than the service itself. Being technical and ensuring your patients achieve optimal and safe results is very important, of course. But a lot of providers don't think about their patient's perception and opinion of the quality of the service. So technical quality equals the results themselves, not emotional. The functional quality equals the opinion of how the results were delivered. That's emotional. That brings us to point number 2. Patients value functional quality most highly when rating their healthcare experience. Did you know? When patients talk about their experience, they tend to pay the most attention to things like, was parking cumbersome or effortless? Were they having trouble finding your location? Did the receptionist greet them cheerfully? How long do they have to wait to see the provider? Was the provider nice? And so on. So how do we gather info in order to make sure patients are leaving the med spa happy? What some of the research suggests is that you need to pay attention to the following things. Tangibles. What are tangibles? Tangibles are things like the appearance of your med spa, equipment, personnel, and communication materials, the overall aesthetics of the med spa. When was the last time you walked into a practice? What did you feel like? How did it look? Was it clean? Was it warm? Was it inviting? If you don't like how you feel when you walk into those practices, then you're most likely going to leave. The next thing that you should pay attention to is the reliability, the ability to deliver the service dependably and accurately. Responsiveness. Does your staff get back to your patients quickly? What about the willingness to help patients and provide prompt service? Assurance. This is the knowledge and the courtesy of your employees. Do they inspire trust and confidence? Patient education can really help out with this. Empathy. This is probably the most important. How caring do you and your staff appear to be? Remember, the perception is what you need to understand. Do your patients feel like you listen to them? How long are your consults? Are you rushed? Patients can feel this. So if you make them feel good during your consults, they'll come back again and again. So what does all of this mean for you and your practice, and how do you use it to improve your med spa's patient experience? Let's put it all together. Patients' highest priorities are related to effective communication, their emotional needs, and service recovery. We've created the following list of things you can do today that will help you create an amazing experience for your patients. Optimize your website so it's easy for patients to get their needs met. Make it easy for patients to book with you. Think about it. Can patients book an appointment with you from your website? Or do they have to call the office and speak to your staff first? Some people don't want to call your office and make an appointment. If patients can book an appointment from your website, Is the appointment button easy to find? If so, how many pages do they have to click through to finally book with you? Is it easy for them to find which service they're looking for? Do you provide enough information for that service? Do you have an automated text message or email that gets sent to the patient that confirms their appointment date? Does your system text them appointment reminders, pre-care instructions, and post-care instructions? Is it easy and fast for them to complete consent forms and medical history forms? Do you have an automated system or have staff that follows up with patients weeks or months later to ask them how things are going? Do you book follow-up appointments for all new patients? This lets patients know you care about them and makes them feel like they're important and not just another number. This is all about building trust and improving your relationships. It shows that you're organized and can lead to better experiences, more positive reviews, and turn patients into lifelong customers. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you have any questions or want us to cover any of this more in depth, let us know and we'll make more videos about it. You can also learn more about this stuff by visiting our website, medspagenius.com. Thanks for watching.